Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello, dear learners. I am Professor Jamia from IAC Faculty of Education, Jamia, Millia, Islamia, New Delhi. Today, I am going to discuss on the topic agency and autonomy of teachers. And the objectives of today's discussion is to describe teacher autonomy. We will also describe teacher agency. We will try to study the significance of teacher autonomy and teacher agency in the process of teaching and learning. We will also discuss the term teacher as reflective practitioner and teacher as learner, and what is the significance of teacher being a reflective practitioner and teacher as an active learner. We will also discuss the role of professional learning community in teachers' professional life. So friends, first of all, talk about teacher autonomy, teacher agency, and teacher motivation. All these three, that is teacher autonomy, teacher agency, and teacher motivation, are positively correlated and results in the active engagement of teachers in teaching and in producing good results in terms of learning outcomes. So if you want better learning outcomes, you have to take care of these variables, that is teacher autonomy, teacher agency, and teacher motivation. All are equally important. So first talk about teacher autonomy. Teacher autonomy means the professional independence of teachers with a special reference to the degree of their independent decision regarding what they teach and how they teach. Now the question is what to teach and how to teach. As far as what to teach is concerned, all of us very well know that teacher teaches in their classroom, in their school, or wherever they teach according to the syllabus provided to them. So what to teach is basically clear on the part of the teacher. Whatever syllabus are provided to the teachers, they have to follow that. And you all know that in the process of syllabus development, in the process of curriculum development, teachers representative are always present. So taking this into the consideration, we can say that as far as what to teach is concerned, teachers totally enjoy autonomy in this respect. Now discuss about how to teach. You all very know well that all teachers teach in the classroom as per their own ability, as per own interest, as per their skills they have. Nobody is going to indicate, nobody is going to dictate in what way they are supposed to teach in the classroom. Not even the principals of the schools, not even the head of the department of any subject department or any college. No one is there to dictate the way the teachers are supposed to teach in the classroom. So teachers really enjoy full autonomy as far as how to teach is concerned. Now the question is this autonomy threatened? Anytime if it is threatened or not? If it is threatened, then when it is threatened? So to answer this question, which is very subjective in nature, this question is subjective in nature. And maybe sometime you can say that yes, this autonomy is threatened. Maybe sometime you can say no, the autonomy of the teachers are not never threatened. So you may be having positive as well as negative answer to this question. So it depends how you look at things which are there in the school setup. So when teacher is put to be involved, in other words, leaving the class behind, and the teaching is hampered, only then somebody can raise fingers that the autonomy of the teachers are threatened. For example, if teachers are involved in the process of data collection or in the process of any kind of survey where data are collected by the teachers from household or any rural setup or urban setup or wherever they are going to collect data because of the directions given by the government to the teachers of the school. So when they are involved in the process of data collection, in the process of any kind of survey, of course, the teaching learning process in the schools are hampered, and maybe that the teachers are compelled to collect data, and at that point of time someone may say that the autonomy of the teachers are threatened at this point of time, you can say. Similarly, you may be aware that teachers are involved in the process of election, in the process of census, in the process of midday meal distribution in the school, which is one of the most important component of Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. Similarly, there are many components of Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan like school management committee, village education committee, block resource center, cluster resource center. In all these committees or all these bodies, teachers representative are there, and they are involved in performing so many tasks in addition to their class and teaching learning process. So having said all these things, having discussed all these things, someone may say that sometimes autonomy is threatened, but try to understand this, that these duties like duty in election or duty in census or certain kind of data collection, all these are very important work as far as the national development and national task is concerned, and we as teachers must participate in all these activities with full devotion, and we should take all these tasks as a national task. And so in my opinion, involving teachers in election duty or census, in my opinion, I don't consider that this is the threat to the autonomy of the teachers. So, having discussed all these things as a whole, we can say that teacher enjoy full autonomy. This autonomy, which is enjoyed by the teachers, automatically gives authority to the teachers how to run the academic activities of your class. So, teachers are the master of the class. Teachers are basically the king of the class to whom they are teaching. For which class they are deciding about the activities they are going to perform in the classroom, what to teach, how to teach, in what way they are supposed to teach, in what way they are going to conduct the class, in what way they are going to organize the class, in what way they are going to engage the students of the class. So all these are basically decided by the teachers on their own, and that's why teachers enjoy full autonomy. But when some individual of the society or some member of the family or some citizen of the country or some body, some individual of any organization are given this kind of autonomy, kind of full autonomy, then it automatically put on your shoulder certain kind of authority, because automatically it puts duties and responsibilities on teachers, which teachers are supposed to fulfill and perform in their full capacity. Now, the question is why autonomy is important. So, try to understand in the light of NCF 2005, which states teachers' autonomy is essential for ensuring a learning environment that addresses children's diverse needs. As much as the learner requires space, freedom, flexibility, and respect, the teachers also require the same, because it is the teacher who look after the needs and aspirations of the learners. If they don't enjoy autonomy, how will they perform their noble duty in the classroom or the school setup? Hence, teacher autonomy is important as far as teachers are performing their professional duty with dedication and producing satisfactory results. To perform with full autonomy and productivity, teacher needs to strengthen his or her agency. Now, let's see what is teacher agency. Teacher agency is basically the ability of teachers to demonstrate the capacity to solve pedagogical problems or any challenges relating to their teaching and learning. It includes teachers' capacity to create overall environment and resources for effective teaching and learning, his or her ability to act or exert the power of knowledge and experience in the class and teaching learning process, taking initiative on the part of the learner to make his or her teaching learning more effective, more interesting, more enjoyable, performing demonstration and activity to make his or her teaching joyful, entertaining, learning oriented, and motivational for himself and for the learners as well. Teacher agency is the capacity of teachers to act purposefully, to direct their professional growth and contribute to the growth of their students and colleagues. It is professional action of teachers based on their perceptions, and experiences to fulfill the duties, responsibilities, and accountability to respond to educational dilemmas coming in their ways of teaching and learning. The more powerful is your teacher agency, the better will be the teacher performance. So, each and every teacher, all of us must try hard to improve our teacher agency. You as a teacher have to work on strengthening teacher agency. It is your duty and responsibility to sharpen your professional skills as teacher for the needs and aspirations of students, shaping their personality and playing an active role in nation building process. Now the question is how to strengthen the teacher agency. So there are various ways for strengthening your teacher agency. Each teacher has its own way. Each and every teacher may found his or her own ways of strengthening their teacher agency. There are diverse ways of strengthening, enriching our teacher agency. Here we are going to discuss three important points in this context. So first of all, you can strengthen your teacher agency by becoming teacher as a reflective practitioner. Now, what do we mean by teacher as reflective practitioner? When you are reflective practitioner, then you must reflect to yourself on what you read, what you teach, how you teach, what you do. Ask critical questions to yourself and find the answers on your own. In the process, you will certainly improve and strengthen your teacher agency. You should also take reflections on your teaching and other academic activities from your students and colleagues and work on their reflections with positive attitude. Only then this will do better in your part for your development, for your improvement in your professional capacities. You also reflect to the ideas of others, that is your students, your colleagues, professionals in this field, in your subject areas. You should also reflect on the policies of the government. This will enhance your efficiency, your proficiency in performing your task as a reflective teacher. You should also write your reflections in the form of scholarly articles and get it published in different journals and newspapers. These steps and actions on your part will certainly improve your teacher agency and develop high level of confidence and professionalism in you. The second important ways of strengthening and enriching your teacher agency is basically you should become a teacher, not only a teacher, teacher as learner. You must not think, or we must not think, that we are a teacher and we know everything. No. If this is the thinking, your professional, competency and your professional growth basically is stopped. You should always, be a good learner. You should always be a active learner. So teachers who are proficient, who are efficient, who are good teachers, who are dedicated teachers, they always put them as a learner. So, by acting on the idea of teacher as reflective practitioner, which we discussed in the previous, slides, you are basically putting yourself as a learner. This is what we call as teacher as a learner. So, whatever you think differently, just speak up, write it down, share and take others' ideas on the same, so that you can learn from others and others may learn from your thinking, your imagination, and your ideas. You should also attend seminars and conferences and present papers in those conferences so that others can be benefited from your papers, your thinking, your research areas, your scholastic interest, and you may be benefited from others. You should also attend in-service program to make you updated. In-service programs are organized by state government as well as central government. In the universities, it is organized by Academic Staff College or UGC Human Resource Development Center. So, in whatever organization you are working, if you are a primary school teacher, if you are a elementary school teacher, generally SCRT of all states, State Council of Educational Research and Training, and DIETS, District Institute of Education and Training, they organize in-service program for updation of the skills of in-service teachers. So you must participate in those in-service program, and because these in-service program are very important for continuous growth of the teachers. You should also attend workshop, webinars on the topic of your choice. Nowadays, in the age of online education, online classes, online means of getting educated and educate others. Webinars, fashion of webinars are coming up at the front. Basically, we are observing in this COVID-19 pandemic era that many universities, many colleges, and many experts are organizing webinars on different themes. I have been participating in webinars such on different topics such as the details of the COVID-19, some in teacher education, some on different research areas in research methodology, maybe some the best sources for online classes on using online technologies, how you should do. So there are different areas and different topics on which webinars are conducted. You should participate on them. You should share your ideas on them, and this will enhance your capabilities and effective teacher. You can improve upon your skills. You can improve upon your capabilities. You can learn new skills and new technologies, and you can sharpen your skills and competencies, which will be better for your performance in the classroom, and certainly it will enhance the learning on the part of the learners in the classroom. And so you should continue participating in this kind of workshop and webinars, and continue to grow your skills and competencies in the area of teaching and learning in your professional growth. You should also share your ideas in academic groups within and outside the school. So wherever you find fit, and wherever you find that people of your subject are there, you can share your ideas. You can join this kind of organization, this kind of association, where you can share your ideas. This will enhance your social skills as well as academic skills. So in this way, you will be developing your overall personality, and you will be becoming more professional teacher, not only a simple teacher. So by practicing these academic values, you are basically improving yourself and sharpening your professional skills. Now, the third important in this context is that you should be active partner or member of professional learning community for sharing your academic works and reflections. You need a larger professional community. You should join some association. You must become the member of some professional learning community, professional organization, be any kind of association which touches your heart, which are related to your own subject, which are related to your interest area. Be a part of that association, be the member of that association, and participate in the activities of that association. For example, if you are a science teacher, you can be member of National Science Teacher Association. You can be the member of Association of Science Teacher Educators. If you are a teacher educator, if you are a social science teacher, you can have the membership of National Social Science Teacher Association. And if you are a language teacher, you are interested in language teaching, you may be the member of, you may join the association of language learning. So if you join such association, such professional learning community, you will be having ample opportunity to share your ideas and to learn new things, so that you can enhance your professional skills and becoming more and more effective and efficient teacher. You must share your ideas and experiences and make yourself updated by joining all these professional learning communities. Hence, we can conclude by saying all ways and means of professional growth and updating of self to perform better in class and in professional work strengthen agency of the teacher. Now the question arises, what school should do in this regard at its own level? Until now, we have discussed what teachers should do to strengthen their teacher agency on their own part. But now, schools should also do something, because schools are also responsible, and they should take this responsibility on their own also. So, in addition to the efforts put in by the teachers, schools should also do on their part. School systems should certainly support in a strengthening of teacher agency, as it is the strongest tool of social change. School should include teachers in decision-making process pertaining to academics. This is very important point, because many teachers have been found that they compel, they basically criticize school management, that school management are not inviting teachers in the decision-making process. And this gives a message that school management do not consider teachers as their as their partner. So if you include teachers in decision making process pertaining to academics, teachers will be highly motivated. They will understand, they will consider themselves as a part and parcel of the school system, and they will in this way put their more efforts in the process of teaching and learning. They will enhance their skills for the betterment of the learners and betterment of the schools. Yeah. A school must support innovative activities taken up by the teachers. There are many teachers in the school who are innovative in nature, who are creative in nature, and who are involved in some sort of innovative activities. And if some teachers are doing that, then schools must support both those teachers, and they should allow those teachers to do such certain kind of activities, because this will not only enhance the skills of those teachers, but in the long run, it is going to put positive impact on other teachers as well as on the learners and as well as the entire school system. The school should provide funds for professional growth of teacher also, because many a times many a teacher have been found that school or government is not providing any funds or any financial support to teachers for participating in conferences, seminars, for conducting science fair, for conducting certain kind of workshop, etc., which the teacher wanted to organize. So if teachers are desirous to organize such things, school should provide funds for professional growth of teachers, so that they can perform in a better way in the school setup. School authorities or management must give appreciation towards the best performing teachers. School management must give reward to the best performing teachers and the teachers who perform differently. It will pave way for others to go for innovation. If a school will not reward, will not appreciate the best performing teacher, then that particular teacher will stop after some time, and it will not invite others to put their hard work. So if you that is, if the school system, if the school management appreciate and give reward to the best performing teacher, the teachers who are performing differently as compared to the other teachers, then the others will also be automatically driven towards a better performance, and that particular teacher who is performing differently, they will put their more efforts in that direction. So it will enhance the overall performance of the teacher, performance of the students, and as well the overall performance of the school as a whole. The school must make all professional learning decisions only in serious consultation with teachers, because this will uh, this will make all the teachers like a family, and the teachers, when participating in the decision making process of the school, they will consider a school as a family, and they will put their hard efforts to promote, to develop a school at a larger scale. If the moral of teachers are high, they will automatically driven towards better performance and better results. We must focus on raising the social respect and high morale of our teachers, because teachers are the real nation builders. They are the real heroes. It is the teachers who produce all professionals. That's why Dr. D.S. Kothari, the chairman of National Education Commission 1964 to 66, rightly remarked that the destiny of India is being shaped in its classrooms. On the recommendation of this commission, the National Policy of Education 1968 was formulated, which was called for radical restructuring of school education. So, friends, in today's lecture, we have discussed on some pertinent issues in the field of teaching as a profession. We talked about teacher autonomy. We talked about teacher agency. We also talked about teacher as a reflective practitioner, teacher as learner, and role of relevant professional association in the professional growth of teachers. We reached the conclusion that each and every teacher are basically each and every teachers enjoy full autonomy in the classroom, in the school setup. Nobody is going to interfere in what way they are teaching in the classroom. So in the classroom, in the school setup, teachers enjoy full autonomy, and as you enjoy full autonomy, the duty and responsibility automatically comes on your shoulder. And for that, you need to strengthen, you need to enrich your agency, teacher as agency, so that you can perform all these responsibilities, you can perform all those duties in a better way, in an efficient manner, in an effective way, and you can improve the performance of the learners at a higher level. Teachers, for that you need to be a reflective practitioner, and you need to be an active learner throughout your professional life, throughout your teaching career, so that you can continuously grow and develop your professional efficiency, your professional efficiency, skills, and put your hard efforts, use all your potentialities, all your skills for better future of the children, and for better future of the nation at larger scale. So with this, I thank you all, dear friends, dear learners. I'm very thankful to you for your listening, and I wish to see you in the next presentation.